Hello knitters, it's Faye Lynn from Strands Knitting Studio at my house on New Year's Day. And I'm just stepping in to say hi and to talk about one thing I'm working on and then the blanket class because it's time to sign up for the blanket class. So stay tuned. All right, so I just got back from Utah a few days ago and I'm working on the Luminaria shawl. And this is a lot of fun. This is a mosaic and it's this direction. So this is a slip stitch pattern, which means you're only carrying one yarn at a time. I'm using earth yarns and the one is long striped. And the second one, ooh, that's a good shot right there. That's a good color. And the second one is the gray color, which is also earth yarn. So the one that's striped looks like this. So you can see how it's long striping. It's very long striping. And then I just have the gray one like that. And these are the ones you see behind me when I do a regular video. And so I've been working on that. I did finish my co-pilot that I was working on, but it decided to stay in Utah. So I hope that's where it is because I'm realizing I don't have it anywhere around here. I wore it while I was there. It was great. So now I got to talk to my sister and say, is it up there? And she may take it. Who knows? So that's all I'm going to add today. And New Year's is here. And the one thing, I'll say one thing. The one thing that happens a lot for knitters at the beginning of the year is to sort of think about what I would like to learn in knitting this, like what would I like to focus on? And sometimes it's going to be a type of garment, like I want to learn to knit sweaters. I want to learn knit socks. I want to learn to knit lace, stuff like that. And then you start picking patterns to go with that. Then there's techniques, like I want to learn how to do Fair Isle color work. I want to learn to do mosaic, which is a color work. I want to learn to do lace, but and different things like that, like techniques that you want to do, types of sweaters. I want to learn how to do a circular sweater. I want to learn how to do a drop shoulder sweater. I want to learn how to make a lot of baby steps. I want to learn how to make baby booties. Those are not as easy as you think they are. So you might start thinking, man, go on Ravelry and just start perusing things that give you ideas. It's the best time to look at Ravelry because there's so many amazing sweaters right now. It's just like, I wish I had 20 of me. So that's just an idea of something to sort of like focus your knitting into something. Now, of course, there are people who they actually plan patterns out and they sort of stick to their plan. Then there's others that, you sort of start in this trajectory, but then the new and shiny thing comes and then now you're going to go in that trajectory. But it's just sort of fun to give yourself an idea and not feel like, oh my God, what in the world am I going to knit, right? But still sort of progress yourself forward and not just keep doing the same things you already know how to do. Right? And of course, if you really want to learn this year, the blanket class is the way to go because that's 2 blocks a month. And I'm not going to say much because I'm just going to put what I put last time on. But it's 2 blankets to 2 squares a month, all these different stitches. You learn how to read patterns. You learn more about fixing. You learn lots of different stitches. You learn what you like and what you don't like. It's an amazing class. So I'm going to talk about that next. And then I have people who've done it. And they tell you their experience and everything. But you can now start signing up as of now. So the store will be open tomorrow and you can just start calling in and saying, I want to sign up. And all the other instructions are on the emailer and in the next part of the video. So mostly Happy New Year's from both Christine, myself, and Ella. And we hope to see you a lot in the next year. Bye. Okay, blanket class. So this is my 8th year running a blanket class. We do 2 squares a month, except for the first month I'm taking it down to 1 square, and then there'll be a month where you have 3 squares. But every square is different. And this is the smaller version. This is the original version, which was 16 blocks. We now have 20 blocks. And That's what it is. It's 2 squares a month, and you learn. It's really a project for learning. That's really the reason you're doing it. You end up with a beautiful blanket at the end, but that's not like the main. You're not making this to make a beautiful blanket. You're making this to become a more confident knitter. Learn to knit better. Learn to read patterns. Learn to fix your mistakes a little better. All sorts of different. Learn things you like to do and things you don't like to do. Like I love to do lace. I hate to do lace. You'll figure that out as you go through these boxes because we have some of everything for everybody. And then actually by mid-year, somewhere around April, May and June, all of a sudden everything really clicks. The first couple months, it's like deer in the headlights. You're gonna feel, oh my God. But believe me, we work through it. It happens every year, and we work through it. And by March and April, it's calmed down. We get it more. Everything's fine. You have new stitches, but at least the basics are taken care of now. You're not, struggling with basics. So just be prepared for that. And it's what happens every year. So you're not weird or you can't do it because you're struggling the first couple months. That's normal for most everybody. Now, of course, there'll be some people in here that don't struggle as much as you do because they've knitted longer or whatever. That's okay. Do not compare yourself to other people. Just keep going. Just keep plugging. What if you can't make all the classes? Because everybody always asks that. Yes, almost everybody has to miss at least one class. That happens. I give you the blocks. You'll work on the blocks. If you need help, you come to a workshop and I can help you. And you'll often see people doing workshops with their blocks. It's also a way sometimes for some people just to get dedicated knitting time to work on their blocks. Okay, so this is how we're going to structure it right now. So right now you're going to call in, sign up, say I want to start, then give us your phone number and your email. If you're leaving a message, phone number, email. Then you're gonna come after the first of the year, no, come in before the first of the year. After the first of the year to the 11th, you can come in and pick out your colors. So we use a DK weight yarn, we use Chow. It's a great merino, it's a superwash merino. It wears beautifully. I mean, this is Chow, this is 8 years old and and it's in a knit store. There's hardly any pilling or anything. It looks beautiful. So this yarn really, really wears really well. And you're gonna pick out 3 colors and you're gonna be buying 5 skeins of 3 colors and then you'll have 1 accent color. And so you'll come in, you'll pick your colors, and then Christine won't be ordering the yarn. You're not gonna take the yarn home when you come in the first time because we don't wanna have to run out of a color that everybody's gonna want and we can't even show it to them. So we'll have a bowl with all the colors, you'll play with the colors, you'll say, this is what I want. She's gonna order them. So you need to be in by the 11th because on Monday the 12th, she's gonna order. And then it'll take about that week to come in. And then you're gonna come in the following weekend probably and get your yarn and you're gonna cast on and knit 5 rows of seed stitch for your first block to come to class with. Okay, so that's how this is going to work. We also need 2 size 8 needles because most of the time you'll have 2 blocks going. So you need 2 sets of needles. You can't share the needles. So you got to have 2 sets of needles, 3 colors, 5 skeins each, accent color. Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Okay, I've had so much fun. I've met all these lovely people. I've learned how to do baubles, make an owl, like, what was that one where you'd go down below and then, okay. That was fun and I've learned patience. But overall, it's been the best.
2, 3.
I love this class because I learned color work for the first time so that I can make this.
Yay!
I was always scared of it, but it turned out great.
And what colorway is that?
This is the
San
Clemente Seaside on here.
So yay!
So soft. Love it.
Amazing, amazing. Best thing ever. Thank you.
Okay, so this is my very first knitting project. I've never knitted before. I've only done crochet, and now look at all that I have done. I'm so proud of myself, and I have learned so much from Phelan. This has just been a wonderful class, and I'm so excited, and the blanket is getting close to being done. Thank you, Phelan.
Good to you.
See me?
Okay.
Well, I took the blanket class this year, and it was awesome. Thank you, Phelan, and thank you from all the ladies that were in class with me. We had a great time. I learned how to do color work. Never done color work before, and I learned how to do some cable and all these interesting designs. So I encourage anybody to take the class because it's a lot of fun and you learn a lot.
Hi, I have knitted before, but I learned this blanket. I've learned so many stitches, and it's been so much fun learning everything and spending time with friends. Phelan's a great teacher, and I spend every weekend with her, so it's a lot of fun.
Hi, I am loving the square class. It has been so fantastic. Been knitting about a year, and this class has given me so much confidence to pick up a pattern. And if I'm not coming to workshop on Thursday, and it might be a Monday, I'm not intimidated to look at the patterns and know from the squares different stitches, different pattern types, and it has been so fantastic. It's so creative. You basically can't mess up, and it's just tons and tons of fun. I highly encourage anyone who wants to know more about different pattern types, different stitch types, or just do something really creative and fun to definitely sign up for this class. I've loved it. Good luck.
Well, first time knitter, and look what I did. And you can do it too. It was really fun. I learned a lot, very challenging. Teacher was great, available 24/7, and I've learned so much. Now I feel like as I finish this, I can pretty much follow any pattern and choose what I want in it.
So when I started blanket class, all I knew how to do was knit and purl. First square, cable square. Next thing I knew, I was knitting an awesome sweater with the cable down the back. I've learned how to do lace work. I've learned how to do slip stitches. I've learned how to do color work. It is fantastic. I highly recommend it. I can't even believe I can pick up a pattern now and not go, huh? It's awesome. I've learned so much, and I'm actually sad that it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to learn more.
Thank you. Okay, that's it for today. Christine and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas, a really Happy New Year. We thank you so much for all your love and support this year. Again, we can't do this without you guys, and we've just had so much fun and made so many wonderful things and lots of laughter. And thank you very much for being a part of our little studio and our family. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.